What is... Oh, balls. I may need to nip downstairs for a minute.
Nip.
Everything okay?
Yes, everything's okay.
He just has to go slap Shroom around a little bit.
No,
That's fair.
I need my card for something. Yeah, I need to nip downstairs for a brief minute.
What are you like making purchases in the middle of this stream?
Kinda, yeah.
This guy. Lauren, do you want me to do Beast's Castle or the Land of Dragons first? The Land of Dragons is Mulan.
The Land of Dragons, of course.
Land of Dragons it is. Oh, Fields of Honor is a good track. We're gonna do Home of Dragons first, though. I'm going back to standard mode. What is WY? Is that Wyoming?
Yeah.
People in chat, including Lauren, talking about other
You
states.
and Liam were on a tangent. I didn't want to interrupt you.
A likely excuse. Liam was the loudest of us. I need him here to talk while I'm focusing on timing stuff.
Oh. I'll just talk about all my Kingdom Hearts lore knowledge.
Oh, let's go. Tell me, give me the rundown of, like, I don't know, your favorite part so far, or, like, something interesting to you, whatever you want to. I just want to hear you talk about Kingdom Hearts for a second.
So far, my favorite part is that Goofy is here.
You know what? You're really gonna like what comes up next for Goofy in Kingdom Hearts 2.
I feel like you're lying to me. I feel like something bad is going to happen to Goofy.
Do you already know?
Oh, tell us your predictions for Kingdom Hearts 4? Okay, now let me tell you. I think in Kingdom Hearts 4, they're gonna do something crazy. Rather than, like, having, like, Mickey Mouse and Goofy and Donald Duck, I think they're gonna go crazy. They're just gonna introduce all of the, like, live-action Disney characters. Like, they're gonna put, like, Hannah Montana in the game, just for no reason. And, that's my only prediction. But I think that would be really fun.
Hannah Montana.
Goofy becomes a dad. He's already a dad, isn't he?
They never canonically in Kingdom Hearts refer to him as having a son, but I mean, presumably, yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's got a son in, like, the Goofy movie, doesn't he?
Yeah, Max.
Yeah.
Missing Mulan world!
What on earth is he doing?
I don't know. It sounded like he was across his room.
Oh, I think he said missing the Mulan world.
And that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, it's Land of Dragons, you uncultured swine.
The Mulan world. China.
What purchases are you making right now?
Sorry?
What purchases are you making right now?
It's a very invasive question, wife.
Well, like...
You guys share,
what
you guys share bank accounts, you gotta
right
talk
now?
about it.
What in the middle of stream did you remember and you're like, I have to go buy that right now?
No,
I'm just
I wasn't
curious.
I wasn't making a purchase. I was loaning someone some money.
Me? Is it me?
I was loaning someone some money.
Me?
No, it's not either of you.
Would you loan me some money?
If you needed to.
Wow,
I'm pretty fine
that's
off
a
right now.
friend.
Real friend, yeah.
Yeah, if you needed it.
I lent RTK $300 so that he could go to Indianapolis to go to a convention with me, Sly, and Michael once.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I just go like, yeah, here's the money. I'm sure you'll pay me back at some point. I don't need it. I don't need it right now. It'll just sit in another account.
I feel that. My grandfather has always told me, though, that never lend money you're not willing to lose.
That's also fair.
Says, like, the most important thing about lending money is that if you're going to lend it out, you have to be willing to never get it back, because you never know. Even if it's someone you absolutely trust. Which, of course, RTK paid me back. He literally, like, he had the money for it, but, like, we planned the trip, like, months in advance, obviously, for the convention. And he was like, hey, if I had $300 right now, I could get a way cheaper ticket. So, like, can you just give me $300 and I'll, like, pay you $50 every month until the trip and then you'll be paid back? And I was like, absolutely, that makes perfect sense.
Makes a lot of sense. So earlier on, I really slammed my leg into the door frame of the kitchen.
Does it still hurt?
Nice!
It still hurts. Would you like to know what Lauren said to me after I told her?
Oh, this was before stream, like you guys were
This was
talking
before.
earlier in the day.
Before stream, yes.
Yeah, tell me. What?
I told her, I was like, I just slammed my leg into the door frame, like really hurt. As like I pretty much fell over, like slamming my leg into the door frame. She told me, she said, "Yeah, well, you're old."
Is she wrong?
That is not what I said.
What did you say?
Are you gaslighting
asked-
Lauren live on my stream right now?
I mean, what she said wasn't much better than that.
First, Michael gaslights me all day. Now it's Liam too. Oh my god, what am I gonna do?
What has Michael been doing all day? Wait a minute, we got a lot of branching storylines to talk about here.
Michael gaslight every day. I wake up to a message from Michael where he's gaslighting me. That's not true, but he does jokingly try and do it all the time.
That sounds like Michael.
Yeah, but it'll be like things that are ridiculous. I'll be like, I'm kind of hungry. He'll be like, no, you're not. You're making that up. And I'm like, okay.
Yes, that's sorry, sir.
But,
What did you tell me after I told you I slammed my leg into the door frame?
you said that you fell down, and I asked if you'd fallen and you couldn't get up, and then I asked if I needed to call 999 for you.
And then you did add on the end of that because you're old.
I said old man.
Yeah, you said old man.
But that's not the only thing that I said.
No, there was much more to
I
it.
made a funny joke.
Yo, I didn't get a single miss. Let's go.
You did. You did. You said I've fallen down and couldn't get up. And I did get up. Although my leg does still hurt and it has
Do we
bruised
need-
already.
Do we need to get you a life alert?
Yeah, can I just push a little button and like you turn up and then preferably not laugh at me, but
I will laugh.
Well, no, wait a minute. If you want some assistance in like getting helped back up, you got to deal with being laughed at. That's like
you
the
gotta deal
trade-off.
with the laugh. Is that what it is? You gotta deal with the laughter as well.
Yeah.
I was not lying on the cold hard ground, Nixel.
Ooh, Vim and Vigor. This is a good track.
Human vigor?
It's like the boss heartless music from KH2.
What is this, Bioshock?
I've
That's
played
a good
all 3
word.
Bioshock games, but I don't get the joke.
Okay,
I-
well, maybe you haven't played all 3 Bioshock games then.
I have, but it's been so long.
I like the Bioshock games, they're very fun.
They are
It's
good.
very good.
The second one dropped the ball a little bit, but it wasn't like terrible.
Yeah. Infinite is so fun. I've played that game so many
Yeah.
times.
Infinite was great, but I think number 1 is still my favorite.
I like Infinite more, but the first one is like, they're like close.
The like... Never mind. I started a sentence. I don't know where it was going.
No, I feel that,
I think
sister.
I'm dying.
I feel that.
You started that sentence and me and Chaos both gave you time to do it, and man, you were really hoping for an interruption.
I
I like to
really
think. I like to
was.
think that, like, in our friend groups, there are some times where some of us, like, specifically, I think of RTK, Sly, and occasionally Michael. But I like to think that sometimes they start a tangent, and then, like, in the back of their mind, they're like, "This isn't going anywhere." I really hope Chaos just starts talking over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can always count on Chaos to talk over you.
Exactly. Like, I bail them out without even meaning to. I've definitely before in like Among Us or in other group things, I've started saying something and then being like, this is going nowhere. I really need RTK to just say something stupid out of nowhere to get me out of this.
And does he do it?
A lot of the time, yeah.
When's the next Among Us stuff due to be uploaded?
Due to be uploaded. Soonish, hopefully. I'm super behind on rendering because of the PS5 and also trying to fix my never-ending streaming issues. Like,
That's
my YouTube stuff has just been thrown all out of whack by Twitch not working.
That's fair. We was watching, me, Pete, and Shroom, Dave. We were watching them, watching the ones that I hadn't seen yet last night, and watching sort of like the crazy games that happened like back to back.
Nice.
Whereas the one where I killed RTK and then Sly voted for you.
Oh, yeah, I remember uploading that. It made me so mad. I was so upset. I saw Sly left a comment and said this looked totally different on my screen. I understand why you were mad at me.
That's the same thing. I was watching it and I was like, that is not at all what it looked like on my screen. Like on that one, on your screen, it was very clearly me. But I think on everyone else's, You
I'm still the thing I'm most mad about that game is still the fact that Slyro wouldn't come up and turn the corner into storage with me.
No, he was quite content to walk away.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you idiot. Like, we gotta... If I turn this corner before you come up here, I'm not gonna see them kill you.
Yeah, no, he wasn't about it.
Okay, so you're the only one in your friend group having streaming issues? None of my other friends stream anymore. I'm the only one that does. I got a trophy, nice.
My favorite Among Us segment was when you all
Whoa,
followed Chaos
whoa!
and were able to get away with it by voting Shroom. That sounds like me, yeah.
Wait, what happened? My favorite Among Us segment is when you all followed Chaos, killed him and Richie, and were able to get away with voting Shroom. Oh, that was after I said don't follow me, and then RTK and Liam, and everyone followed on top of me, and then Liam and RTK stat killed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was like one of our first or second streams, I think. Do you see the name of this song, by the way?
Waltz of the Damned.
Wow, language.
Why would you swear, Liam?
In my Kingdom Hearts game, not in my backyard.
Oh, you don't know because you didn't play Birth by Sleep, but in Birth by Sleep, when Aqua fights Maleficent, she says that she'll use all the powers of HFIL, except she doesn't censor it like I just did. Like, she shouts it out.
Gee, that woman, what is she like, eh?
I can't believe she would do that to you.
Very rude.
Dude, I hate these bat heartless. Just the way they move in this game confuses me on what buttons I need to press.
Yeah, flying enemies I can see just being generally quite annoying.
The earlier flying enemies weren't bad, but these bats have so much motion to their bodies, it confuses me.
In terms of the Beauty and the Beast world in general, I don't like it very much.
I mean, it is just literally Beast's Castle, so I feel that.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's probably one of my least favorite from Kingdom Hearts 2.
You want to just, like, rank all of the KH2 worlds live on stream right now?
Sure, let me pull up a list, just in case we miss any. I don't think we will, but just in case.
Well, the thing is I could name them all in order of, like, appearance right now, but, like, keeping them all in mind and then being like, oh yeah, that one was my least favorite, that's a little more difficult to do.
Yeah, okay, so we got Twilight Town. We got Twilight Town, Hallow Bastion, Land of Dragons, Beast's Castle, Olympus Coliseum, Disney Castle, Timeless River, Halloween Town, Agrabah, Port Royale, Pride Rock, Space Paranoids, and The World That Never Was, with the optional worlds being 100 Acre Wood and Atlantica.
Hold up, this song got difficult.
It got difficult.
Yeah, I need a second. I started doing the list in my head, and I put too much thought into it, and not enough thought into my fingers pressing buttons.
I have a little think in my head as well, because I'm not sure.
Put the list of all the worlds in our Discord chat, because we're gonna have Lauren rank them too.
Yeah, someone in chat just said make sure Lauren gives her input and opinions.
Sure.
Chaos, can you tell chat what the name of our Discord is?
No, I didn't. I just made a new Discord group today for us three for these streams. And it was great because I didn't tell them anything. I don't even remember I just made an acronym. What's the acronym?
TAMADAC.
Wait, I gotta look at it because I can pronounce it if I like to look at it. Let me actually look at Discord. Yeah, Tomadoc, which is all capital with periods between all the words because it's an acronym. And it stands for, let me see if I can just remember it actually. I think it's the Anti-Michael and Dave Attack Coalition.
I just thought it was funny.
I'm glad you thought it was funny because I thought really hard on it.
We are all very anti-Michael in this house.
I just wanted to be able, somewhere down the line, like, maybe even weeks from now, I want to be playing Among Us or just be in a call with Michael and tell him, like, yeah, I'm part of the Tomadoc or whatever. And he'd be like, I'm sorry, what? I'm like, yeah, it's the Anti-Michael and Dave Attack Coalition.
Someone in chat asked if you were the only one in your friend.
What was that?
Sorry, I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was mine.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting a phone call from Liam, which is
nice. I literally, before in calls with Sly and RTK, I'll just call Michael or RTK or something and start talking to them on the phone. It's hilarious.
I didn't even do that. I hit the wrong button.
It's still ringing.
Is it? I told it no.
What are you two doing?
I don't know. I told it no.
There
Definitely not.
Someone asked if you were the only one in your friend group having streaming issues, Chaos. Does anyone else actively stream?
This is a great moment to point out how bad of a friend Lauren is, because I answered that already.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't listen to you.
Yeah, I know.
Painful. Alright.
And no, I'm like the only one who streams of my current friend setup.
What's my favorite
Someone else
world?
told me in chat that was already answered. I'm so embarrassed. I really did not hear you say that, and I thought it would be important to answer it.
It was important. That's why I answered it as soon as I saw it in chat.
Okay, I've got my two favorite worlds. I've got my number 1 and 2. I just can't decide what order they go in.
Dude, I can't. Every second of my life that I start to like try and think of how to order them, I then proceed to get like 8 misses on the game.
We'll just do it after the song.
I don't want to stop gameplay for an amount of time.
Yeah, but you can do it quite quickly. There's not that many worlds, and you're quite, solid in your opinions.
Quite
Yeah,
decisive.
yeah. I put a lot of thought. Like Liam, I don't know if you know, but me, Sly, and Michael, we do like video game and anime lists all the time, and I like put a lot of stock and thought into all of them.
I did not know this.
Yeah, we
I
do
know
that.
that.
I do it very
So you're a
specifically
fake
so
friend.
that I make sure to go super deep on them, so that way I can like shout at Sly, RTK, and Michael for having wrong opinions.
I am a fake friend, and I am a fake anime fan.
Fake anime fan. Can't believe him.
Probably, yeah. I watched maybe
Okay,
5.
okay. Are we even counting Atlantica and 100 Acre Wood? Because those are like bottom 2 by default.
No, those were the optional worlds. I just added them in.
Yeah, those are bottom 2 by default, so I'm not even gonna consider them.
They're just the bottom 2 on here anyway, yeah. Go on, your number 1.
Wait a minute, did you? Oh, we're starting from 1 and going down? I always start from worst and go to top.
No, we'll go for worst then. I already got my worst as well.
Wait a minute, I gotta look at the list real quick. If I just look over them for a second, I can definitely tell you. If I put Halloween Town at the very bottom, can I say because it copyrights all my videos? Is that a reasonable reason to put it at the bottom? Wait a minute, you're counting Disney Castle and Timeless River as 2 separate locations?
That's just what it was on the list I copy and pasted. It can be 1. It makes sense.
I mean,
for it to be 1.
it changes my decision depending on if they're 1 or separate.
It makes sense for it to be 1 because they're both
Yeah,
they're both half.
Yeah, because I mean, Timeless River is the past version of Disney Castle, right?
Yeah, they're both half a world otherwise.
Yeah. So I'll count them as one thing. In that case, I think my least favorite of the Kingdom Hearts 2 worlds, excluding 100 Acre Wood and Atlantica, is... Ooh, I think I'm stuck between 2 right now. I think I'm gonna say Beast Castle.
Yeah, Beast Castle is quite bad.
The thing is like it's hard because I don't really know what I'm ranking it on. Normally when me and the boys do lists, we like give some general criteria. Because as I'm saying Beast Castle is my least favorite world-wise, I'm mostly talking about aesthetic and exploration. But the first pass of Beast Castle has like one of the best Heartless mini-bosses and one of the best Heartless bosses.
No, I'm just talking about the world as a whole, sort of exploration and design.
Exploration and design, I think Beast Castle is dead last.
Yeah, it's just a few rooms in a castle and a courtyard, and there's nothing else to it.
Yeah, I agree. I also, I hate the little dungeon portion where you have to, light the lanterns. That blows.
Yep.
Oh, there's Timeless River, speaking of. I just unlocked it.
I really like Timeless River.
Is your bottom one Beast Castle as well?
Yes, my bottom one's Beast Castle.
Alright, Lauren, what's your bottom KH2 world?